Yeah, so the wind field I don't think is as wide reaching as it was yesterday, but for folks that still live near the gorge, it's blowing. Here's a look at what Troutdale reports at the airport there. 29-mile-per-hour gusts, and that's kind of where the gusts have been sitting all day. These winds, if you do live in a neighborhood where you're getting the east wind, they will start to fizzle overnight tonight. And then by the time we get into tomorrow morning, those winds will be gone. And then tomorrow we have a northwest wind, just 5 to 15, and the wind field for the entire weekend looks to be pretty much just flat calm. So just got to get through the rest of today for in those east wind areas. There's a south wind right now blowing to 39 in Newport. That's just picked up. Generally speaking, the coast winds have only been about 15, but there is that low that's parked offshore. You can see it right here. And again, the forecast basically says that we're going to start to see the rain pick up this afternoon and then be steady more than not as we get you going into the overnight hours. And that is a hefty rain rate where you see the yellow. So Clatsop County and up into the Long Beach Peninsula, it's going to start to pour here any minute, and that'll be fairly steady rain for a little while. Portland's just in a dry hole right now, right? In part because we have that drying east wind that shoots out of the Columbia Gorge, kind of eats up the moisture as it tries to move in. Here's a look at our Pac-Man effect, we'll call that. Here's a look at FUTURECAST, 4:30 this afternoon. You know, it's tough to tell how much rain we're going to actually see this afternoon or not. But I think surely we'll end up seeing more in the coming hours than we've seen so far today, if that makes sense. And then here we are at 9 p.m. tonight. Now the rain's getting more widespread and fairly steady overnight. There's a hefty rain batch coming in at 4:30 overnight. Now this is a bit of a change. The modeling this morning is starting to get this rain out of here even sooner tomorrow than what it was looking to be. So if this were exactly correct, most of the I-5 corridors dry as early as 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, and this is showing a light shower chance, but I think generally once the rain shuts off, let's say mid-morning tomorrow or 10 o'clock at the latest, we'll be dry and we'll be partly cloudy, and then there's no rain chance through the entire weekend. This model's been interesting to watch because it just keeps going lower and lower on the rain potential. So modeling on average still shows in Portland that we could get up to a half of an inch of total rain from what's fallen so far today and what falls into early tomorrow morning. This now shows 36/100ths of an inch, shows less than an inch at the coast, and it still puts out at least some measurable rainfall through the gorge at 0.06 out in the Dalles. You folks in Wasco County expecting to see showers pick up tonight. Downtown cloudy, pretty quiet. The Willamette River kind of glassy. 50 degrees is the temperature out at the airport right now, and other numbers. These won't do much with the clouds thickening and the rain picking up a little bit this afternoon. Nobody really is going to bounce up more than a few more degrees from where we are right now. If that, West Linn shows is only 47. So it's cool outside, and there's Salem at 48. Afternoon temperatures at 3 p.m. The weather map says could be 50 at most up and down the I-5 corridor and the coast, and then some 40s and not even 40 in some spots out across eastern areas. Cloudy out across eastern Oregon overall. You folks will get some showers moving in overnight tonight. 7-day forecast numbers. There's the dry weekend. I still think Sunday's the day that fog may not get out of here. It could potentially be only in the 40s with the clouds hovering. Still looking at a weak system late Monday into Tuesday, and that's your 7-day forecast.